What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. Just wanted to share some evidence of global cooling in my area. And I live in north central Pennsylvania now. For those of you guys who don't know, I don't live in New York anymore. I'm in north central Pennsylvania in the PA Wilds region. And I noticed a lot of the trees in my area have not fully leafed out yet, and it's already May 24th, and by now pretty much all the trees should be fully leafed out. But if you look here, you can see these trees are not fully leafed out, and actually a lot of them are dry. Like right here, you see this white oak. You can see a lot of the leaves are kind of brownish, and I don't know if there was a heavy frost in this area. I know we had a pretty heavy frost like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm sure it probably damaged some of these young leaves. But if you look around here in the woods, you see it's not really super green. There's a lot of brown leaves and a lot of young leaves still on the trees. Like right here, for example, look at this oak. You can see the leaves here on this red oak. You can see they're kind of just sagging down. And again, it's May 24th, guys. You know, it's not April. So I don't know what's going on. This is definitely not normal. Pennsylvania gets cold and upstate New York gets cold, but usually by mid-May, most of the leaves are on the trees and there's full leaf out. But as you can see, a lot of these treetops, they don't have full leaf out yet, okay? You can see all those oaks up there, okay? So I blame this on global cooling. You know, everybody talks about global warming, but I personally believe we're heading into a global cooling period. And even here you can see these ferns on the ground. You know, these ferns just started sprouting up. You know, these ferns by now should be completely sprouted up, you know, and they're just literally starting to sprout now. You know, look at these little ferns here. Look how small they are. They just started sprouting up. So even some of these mountain laurels here, you can see they sustained some frost damage or some kind of damage, and you can see these saggy leaves on this tree here, this little sapling. So just wanted to show this to you guys. I really personally believe that we are heading for a global cooling period, and I believe that we entered this global cooling period around 2008, and it's just going to keep getting colder and colder every year, in my opinion, over the next 10 to 20 years. So make sure you're prepared. Make sure, you know, you have everything you need to survive a global cooling period. When I say global cooling, I don't mean like, you know, a dramatic ice age or something, but what I mean is more late season frosts, more Arctic outbreaks, more blizzards, shorter growing seasons. I mean, just look at this, guys. Everything should be green here, and as you see, it's not, all right? This is definitely not normal. So I wanted to just share this with you guys. Make sure you're prepared. Think about alternate heat sources. You know, what are you going to do if there's a global cooling period in this world and it really gets bad and there's energy shortages? You know, we're already seeing an energy shortage happening right now because of the war in Ukraine, and, you know, diesel prices have skyrocketed. Gas prices have skyrocketed. There's a shortage of fuel. So that's only going to get worse, guys, okay? As we get deeper into this war with Ukraine, and as we get deeper into this global cooling period, the grand solar minimum, you know, the energy situation is not going to get any better. So, just wanted to share this with you guys because I don't really see too many people talking about it. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about. You see this red oak here? You can see the leaves are just sagging, okay? It's going to be June in just a couple of days, and these leaves are not even fully leafed out. So that's definitely not normal. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Wanted to just share this with you. Get prepared for global cooling, possible little ice age. If you don't know what the little ice age is, do some research on it. I'll probably be doing a few videos on it, but there was a global cooling period known as the little ice age between 1400 and 1600, and it was caused by a solar minimum called the Maunder minimum, and it was so cold that every year there would be frost fairs in London on the River Thames. That's the river that goes through London, okay? That river never freezes now. I mean, could you imagine it being so frozen that they would have flea markets, on that river? I mean, that's just crazy. So, it's happened before. It could happen again, So just be prepared. We are heading into a triple La Nina, and I reported on that just a few days ago, actually yesterday. So, get prepared, guys. Make sure you have your winter preps. That's all I got for now. Take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.